Welcome back on what was a mild day. In fact, some might even call it warm considering how the temperatures rose during a day in early December. Temperatures again, a couple areas broke records, could do the same thing again tomorrow. Here's a look at our current number, still 45 degrees in Fargo. That 45 now, which wasn't anywhere close to our high temperature day, is still about 17 degrees above the average high for this time of year. 36 Grand Forks, 35 in Devils Lake, 43, another very warm temperature in Fergus Falls. First alert weather day coming up on Friday, and that's where we'll start for wintry mix along with windy conditions. Let's take a look at what we are expecting. It's what we know. Timing and track of the system. Friday through Saturday morning was when we see the greatest impacts. Now, the greatest impacts will be actually west of our area. However, even within our viewing area, those folks in Jamestown, Devils Lake, they're going to be the areas that are most impacted by this system. Winds going to be very strong, 30 plus miles per hour. Could even see some areas with 40 plus miles per hour. So the concern there is snow that we do see blowing around, creating poor visibility. Intensity of the storm, it's not a really strong storm. It's a system that's going to move in. The big concern, not only that blowing snow and maybe the poor visibility, but also the potential for some icy or slick roads out there, roads that are tough to travel. It's been so warm lately, kind of forgetting the fact that it is early December. Roads can get pretty slick out there with these systems. What's uncertain is the track itself. It looks like it is trending a little further north. Type of precipitation, rain, maybe a snow mix in there, and eventually later in the day on Friday, some snow coming down. But again, accumulations not expected, or at least maybe the extreme northern areas, just because it is so warm out there, just not going to stick. And we'll look at our snowfall potential in just a minute. Satellite radar, where is that system right now? Still well off to our west. So as we look at our first alert day on Friday, first of all, system's going to take a little time to actually get a precipitation on the ground. The reason is going to run into some dry air, and it's going to take a little time for that air to kind of moisten out and for us to see those showers, both snow and rain, drop down and actually make it to the ground. Once it does, you look out to our west and see more intense activity there. This is already Friday 9 p.m. So again, we're taking that system that we thought we might see some problems late Thursday, early Friday, and backing that off to later on Friday into early Saturday. Again, the system, though, taps out pretty quick, moves off to the east, and what we're left with is a dry Saturday. So again, the main period we're looking at Friday afternoon through early Saturday morning. Now, we've got snowfall potential here, but I'll let you know, even these areas that maybe we'll see 1 to 2 inches, and those are going to be pretty rare, those areas that see that. We're not expecting that much on the ground because it's going to melt when it hits the surface. So again, very little in the way of accumulation out there with this system. So here we go. Look at our forecast for the next 24 hours. We're going to see temperatures drop down into the low 30s, upper 20s tonight. And again, very mild lows for this time of year. Then tomorrow afternoon, really warming up. We get winds out of the southwest, driving those temperatures 55 in Fargo tomorrow. Again, that would top the record high. Let's take a look at that. Record high Fargo tomorrow, 53. We're forecasting 55. Grand Forks, same thing, 46. Record high at the National Weather Service, 50 at the airport. We would tie and or break the record high in both of those locations. Other highs around the region, you got 55 Sisseton, 50 in Jamestown. Some areas are going to be a little bit cooler tomorrow. However, most are going to be close to, if not hitting those records on Friday. Chance of scattered rain, snow showers. Again, we talked about that later in the day. Could see very little accumulation, but again, the concern is potential of the snow blowing around along with slick roads. And by Saturday, the system's cleared out. The weekend, a little cooler, but nice with sunshine, 32 both days. And looking at next week, we're back in the mid-30s to even a low 40 on Thursday.
Which again is mid-December by then, so we can't complain much.
No. I mean, record average highs in the 20s, temperatures up around 40. That's warm.
Yeah. Thanks, Russ.